sa group na yun eh. Yun na kaya?
Hango sa TJ chapter 6 verses 11 to 18. Magsidalangin nga kayo na nakatatalos at tuloy manalangin ng ganito. Aking kamalayan, nalikha kang nakapaloob sa makapangyarihan sa lahat. Purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nawa ang iyong kaharian ay mapa sa aking kabuuan. Nawa ang iyong kapangyarihan ay masiwalat sa aking kabuuan sa lupa at sa mga langit. Bigyan mo ako ngayon ng aking aral upang makilala ko ang aking mga kamalian at ang karunungan. Huwag mo kong ipaintulot sa tukso at kagumilihanan, kung hindi ilayo mo ako sa mali. Dahil sa iyo ang kahariang nasa aking kabuuan at ang kapangyarihan at ang karunungan magpakailanman. Yan nawa.
Friends, hindi ko alam kung saan kayo huminto.
Yeah, 524 pero yeah, basahin
Kaya
natin.
sinundan
Ulitin
ko
natin.
lang yung video.
Yeah. So 524, actually, we talk about creation energy and creation life energy. And then next is spirit. But I think we just continue with this, yung sa libro. And then I think the other one, kasi na-topic na natin yung consciousness. Maybe we continue doon sa book, which is patungkol sa about psyche, patungkol sa mga psychokinetic, possessions. Possessions means mga nasasaniban, etc. etc. So, 524 yung answer. Ay, after the questions yun. Pero answer kasi, sabi dito, the subconsciousness of current living human being can, from information of the storage bank, also create back couplings just as the human being living again can. With his her subconsciousness also bring forth direct contact to the fluidal powers of the old personality. It therefore happens with the subconsciousness and not with the consciousness block of the disease. It's not the case that happened from subconsciousness of the consciousness block of the old personality, but rather only to the formerly stored mental swinging waves. The rules that human being still lives or lives again as a new personality, and through his her subconsciousness gets in contact with his her own fluidal powers, respectively with the fluidal energies of his her former personality, respectively several of them. If the mental fluidal powers of the old personality was of very negative kind, and the new personality is so labile that she via the subconsciousness let him herself be negatively influenced by formerly stored by new mental fluidal powers, then that is naturally unpleasant. So, yung tinutukoy kasi dito yung tinatawag na back couplings or back connection, or it can be uh, yung pag-tap doon sa mga fluidal energies natin, 'di ba, na na-store from our previous lives, ganun. So, we know that fluidal energies, it has positive and negative effect sa atin. Depende yan sa state of our consciousness or programming ng ating consciousness. So, hindi totoo yung paniniwala o karanasan din sa mga espiritista na pwedeng kausapin yung espiritu, etc. etc. So it doesn't work that way. But only the fluidal energies that we contact with, meron tayong contact or connections doon sa fluidal energies. So, inakala nila na mga espiritista, they talk to the dead kasi sa afterlife daw, ganyan. But it's not. It's like a recording. Di ba yung fluid energies is like a recording. Na-record you on. And then, we had a contact with it through impulses, through subconsciousness. So, and of course, the consciousness process everything. Ganun. So, sinabi ko kanina, there's a negative or positive effect ng tatawag na back connection sa ating mga fluid energies. Yung mga halimbawa ng negative effect kapag labal ka, it can possess you, it can harm you, self-inflict you, ganun, etc. ng yung sarili mong fluidal energies. Depende yan sa yung psyche, which is the most important part ng ating mental block is the psyche. Ganun. Anyway, kapag may tanong or uh, uh, reaction, feel free to say. So, question, such a human being is surely a poor devil. Of course, it's a figurative speech, but does not happen so often, right? That's a question. Answer, although it actually occurs rarely, it is nevertheless more often that is as assumed, especially simply due to the continuously increasing overpopulation. There are things which function in the wise over 100 years, So, actually, increasing overpopulation also creates a lot of negative effect patungkol din sa feudal energies, ganun. Kasi for example, when we go back quickly, 'di ba? Yung state of our consciousness natin parang kulang siya sa rest, 'di ba? Kulang siya sa processing. So sometimes our consciousness are corrupted. So most of the born na ipanganak muli dahil nga hindi pa na-process yung kanilang consciousness block, 'di ba? So magkakaroon ng mga tinatawag na sa programming is glitches, 'di ba, or bugs ganun sa programming. So eventually tas effect din ng overpopulation, maraming mga glitches sa ating consciousness kaya maraming nasisiraan ng bait. Um, maraming nababaliw ganun or kung ano na, especially kapag na-trigger pa yan ng mga belief, religious irrational teaching, religious belief, etc. Can damage your psyche and your consciousness. Next, question, and that is always bound to a place. Answer, the stored mental swinging waves are always bound to a place if the question is referring to that. Yeah. So, another question, and if the human being is at a place or if he or she is further away. Answer, the rule is that if a human being is not located at the place where the mental fluid powers are stored, then the activation of the mental fluid powers does not happen locally, but rather can occur over far distances. So, hindi lang pala maaring matrigger yung fluid energies na nandoon ka sa mismong lugar na yon, or maaari din siya matrigger or ma-activate kahit malayo ka. Right? So that's the answer there. So there's still another form which, however, has fully different origin, in which such fluidal powers wander from one place to another, wherever the sensitive or labile human being may go. If this possibility appears, then the thereby happens because, example given, a skeleton or any object, etc., which contains strong fluidal storages in themselves are moved from place to place. Thus, possibility also thereby exists that a human being follows all mental fluidal powers practically in the wise like a magnet and steers the fluidal power in such a manner that it wanders with him or her. This should, however, only be understood in the sense that the respective human being is extremely sensitive or labile and practically stands in acute contact with the old mental fluid storage of his or her old personality and cannot free him or herself from them. So ito yung sinusundan-sundan ka kahit saan ka magpunta. Diba? Yung parang sabi na multo, parang may sumusunod sa akin, ganun. But it's happened. Nga, sabi ko kanina, if you had a labile or sensitive personality, ganun. So, saan ka man magpunta, if you don't do yun nga sabi ko nga, if you don't do yung panatag yung kaisipan or something, yung akala mo may sumusunod sa'yo or that's your own ghost, yung sarili mo multo. Oh, I'm speaking figuratively, not literally, but that's your fluidal energies. Yun. Any questions or sharing ka dyan? Nay Rebecca? I need to pause for a bit.
Si Rebecca muna at yung akin, chismis lang eh.
Okay, sige. Okay. Next, the respective
Kung wala si Rebecca, kung hindi magbibigay si Rebecca, tutuloy ko yung chismis ko.
sige po.
Oo. Yang kanina may na-encounter na naman akong real. Ang pinakikita ron isang 84-year-old na bedridden na matandang lalaki, kausap yung kanyang kasama. Actually, hindi niya kausap. Siya ang kinakausap. Yung matandang lalaki, tawag ng mama. Malayo ang tingin niya. At kumakaway pa nga eh. Kinakawayan pa niya yung tinatawag niya eh. Yun naman kasama, bine-verify. Wala akong nakikita eh. Sino ba yung nakikita mo? Hindi niya sinagot pero inulit na naman niya, mama, mama, mama. So 84-year-old, matanda na siya, bedridden, siguro mahina ang katawan and everything. So merong medical aspect. Yan. In the same way, yung aking tatay, bago siya namatay, meron din siyang senior na tinanong sa nanay ko, katabi niya eh. Niya, sino ba kayong dalawang matandang nandyan sa labas? Isang lalaki isa at saka isang babae. Eh di, yung nanay ko, wala namang makikita eh. Binaliwala lang niya. Pero parallel doon sa unang case, matanda na sila pareho. Namatay tatay ko, 80 plus years old na rin, 82, 83. So, hindi na sila nagkakalayo nung na picture. Ang tanong ko simple. Yung na-trigger ako dun sa sinabi mong sarili mong ghost. Aminin natin at hindi. May influence yung personality ng tao sa panahon na hanggang kauli-ulihan. Yung pagtawag sa mama, bata pa lang siya, tinatawag niya na mama niya eh. So, nung panahon na siya mahina ang katawan, mahina ang isip, doon lumalabas yung sinasabi mong sariling ghost o sariling memory o kung ano man yun. In the case of my father, maano siya sa matatanda, malapit siya sa matatanda. Hindi niya nakagisnan, hindi ko alam kung anong relasyon niya sa magulang niya. Pero hindi rin naman sinabi na yung nakita niyang sinasabing nakita niya, nanay at tatay niya. So, ini-input ko lang dyan sa present case natin na paano ito posible. Baka merong makapagbibigay ng pagpapaliwanag, insight, sariling karanasan, something. na magbibigay sa atin ng dagdag kaalaman. Thank you.
Thank you, Kuya Jun. Nanay Rebecca, baby, baka gusto niyo kayong mag-share or sagutin yung tanong ni Kuya Jun. Nay? Anyway, hindi tayo naririnig. Nakamute po, unmute po kayo. But anyway,
May share
uh,
ko.
sige,
Ah,
ate Sir.
yung same thing lang din nung kwento ni Kuya Reynaldo. Ang yung istorya. Kaya lang, to ha, kasi galing sa movie. Nagtataka nga din ako bakit meron silang ganong idea. Na doon sa movie, nung namatay yung matanda, ang title ng movie, Heavenly Forever, ata something. Tapos, namatay yung matanda, ang nag-appear nung bago siya mamatay, yung espiritu nung dati niya pang asawa. And then para bang, yun nga, yung kasabihan natin na sinusundo, ganito, ganyan. Pero may asawa siya presently pero yung nagpakita sa kanya, nag-appear sa kanya, yung previous niya pang asawa. And then sinabi niya na, nagsasabi siya ng hindi ako mabubuhay nang wala ka, parang ganun. Pero asawa niya yung sa una pang life ang nag-appearance. I don't know kung ba't merong mga ganong idea. Same thing na istorya ni Kuya JS.
Well, there's lot of
Korean, ano yun
cases.
Korean movie na meron silang
Yeah,
ideyang ganoon.
yeah, there's a lot of cases and then actual cases ito sa Amerika, Europa, sa Pilipinas na about the ghost story ganon or etc. At hindi din rin natin sila hindi natin maitatanggi na hindi totoo yun ganon. But marahil totoo ngunit hindi lang maipaliwanag ng iba dahil sa kakulangan ng pagbabasa din at pag-observe. But of course, sa paniniwala na rin, they treat it as a ghost story or phenomenal, ganun, etc. Spirit, ganun, or anything. But everything, alam naman natin, everything merong sagot, may, di ba, kayang maipaliwanag, ganun. So, sa ating posisyon, pinag-aaralan natin yung fluidal energies, ganun. So, there's always explanation, di ba? Well, this information is coming from Billy, from the experience, ganun sa ng mga tao sa center, at sa information from Playaran also. So, we're trying to, yeah. Pero those phenomena, yung sinasabi niya, Kuya Jun and then Ate Zor, it's nangyayari sa totoong buhay, di ba? Kaya lang, may iba't ibang paliwanag, may iba-ibang
Diba, Renz,
pagkaunawa, ganun.
yung nakasulat dito sa bago magbaba, the
Mm.
possibility also thereby
Mhm.
exists that the human being follow old mental fluidal powers practically in the wise like a magnet and steer the
Mm.
fluidal power in such manner. That's the wonder with him. Parang iniisip ko, ito yung old na mental fluidal powers pa rin ang pwede pang maka-attach sa kanya kahit na yung
Yeah.
baka
Kunwari,
yung istorya ng yun nga yung asawa niya pa nung unang ganun nung bago na lang siya mamatay.
yeah, kasi yung mental fluid powers hangga't may buto or meron siyang nakapitan, either bagay yan o bahay, etc. Pwede mo matrigger yan up to thousand of years. Ganon. So, if you reincarnated, na sabi mo, unang asawa niya from previous life, it happened nga na pwedeng mangyari yun, na pwede mo pang ma-reenact yan ma-reenact mo siya in physical kung kaya ng consciousness mo. But it happened through subconsciousness or unconscious way, not consciousness way or conscious way. Unconscious, di ba? Alam natin na it's like a hidden vault yan eh. Na if something triggers, ilalabas niya talaga yung mga phenomenal na ganyan. Yeah, that's a fluidal energies. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, actually marami pa yan sa susunod na mga pages. So, I think next page, next question na tayo. Sabi niya dito, the respective human being therefore does not even have to move in order to come in contact with the formerly stored fluidal powers. Answer, the corresponding person does not have to move because the mental swinging waves are practically as fast as light and reach every place on the planet within seconds. So, kahit nasaan ka pala magpunta, sundan ka ng fluidal energies mo because they travel fast as light. Diba? And reach place on planet. So, question, that is really dreadful. The human being as a rule does not know that, however. Answer, in fact, the human being as a rule do not know that because they are not consciously concerned with these things. They therefore have no idea of the whole thing. It is extremely rare that a human being consciously dedicates herself to these things, and when other things are already rare, it does extremely rare. Ganun. So yeah, bihira lang talaga yung mga nag-aaral ng ganito, and we don't dedicate our time really to investigate kung ano nga ba yung fluidal energies, ganun. But maybe one of us here or one of us eventually, 'di ba? Pag mag-indulge siya sa focus siya sa fluidal energies, malay mo magkaka-discover pa siya ng mas maraming paliwanag. Ganun. Anyway, next question. Sino yan? Anyway, next question. One such case was at one point told that the fluidal powers wandered from one place to another. Answer, there is misunderstanding. The case took place in America where a human lived who was said to have been haunted and mistreated by fluidal powers and an evil spirit, which is naturally nonsense. She settled about 300 kilometers far away, but there all the exact same things appeared, however, in a very strongly diminished form. The fact and truth is that the woman was so psychically disturbed that the psycho physically harmed, violated, and beat herself, etc., in the belief that the attacks on her would stop when she changed her place of residence and moved a few hundred kilometers far away. Something changed only to the extent that everything diminished and attacks became rarer. Through proper psychiatric treatment and healing of the psyche and the consciousness, everything which the woman had suffered for years then finally disappeared. So, hindi siya pwedeng maiwasan kapag kahit na lumayo ka daw ng lugar. 'Di ba? Susundan ka rin niya kasi it's your own ghost. Yeah, quote and quote. So that's the fluid energy, is a negative thing. If you don't have a proper psyche, you are disturbed, labile, ganun. You can physically harm yourself, 'di ba? This is recorded sa America. So yung babaeng yun, sinasaktan niya. May actually, hindi niya sinasaktan yung sarili niya, pero parang nasasaktan siya. Diba? But, na-trigger yon because of her own psyche. Diba? Yung kanyang kaisipan. So, natitrigger niya yung kung nagkakapasa siya, nasasaktan siya, nabubugbog siya, nare-rape siya, ganun. Sarili niyang kaisipan yung gumagawa nun. It's a psychokinetic, something like that, etc. or sarili niyang kaisipan or psyche yung gumawa sa kanya noon, hindi multo, hindi halimaw, gano'n. So nung na-treat na siya ng proper psychiatric diagnose or treatment, gano'n, unti-unti nang nawala yung gano'ng mga attacks sa kanya. So means to say, it's proven na our own psyche, our own consciousness can harm us through our wrong modes of thinking, 'di ba? Sa maling pag-iisip, which is unconsciously. Question: Was that film? Yes. Answer: that was film. Yes. Question: this film was broadcasted on the television. The woman was allegedly attacked in a malicious form and was by a ghost form, which had gotten very badly out of control of the good human nature. She was whacked, beaten, physically severed, injured, and even somehow also violated. In which case, however, it is to be considered that this thereby did not concern foreign mental fatal powers. The fact is that woman was so demolished in her psyche, in her consciousness, that she had triggered and created everything on her own through the powers of her own mental block, to her own mental fluidal powers, respectively through the power of her demolished psyche, her thoughts and feelings, as well as through her powers of her own consciousness, unconscious, subconscious, in the form of a possession. The whole thing was therefore based on so-called auto, psycho, physokinetic form, through which the human tortured and tormented herself, that namely such things are triggered through stored foreign mental fatal powers, or that is the machinations of some evil ghosts, which then manifest themselves in this wise, in such belief-based absurdity that in this regard one must fundamentally speak of spiritistic and esoteric deluded belief. Yun. So yung parang nasaniban siya. This is very important, lalo na sa nag-aaral ng mga tinatawag na occult or esoteric or spiritism, spiritualism, ganun. Actually, if you're really not careful, you can damage your psyche. Lalo na kapag you believe na nakakausap mo si San Pedro, Jesus, etc., etc. Sorry to say, but it create delusions, schizophrenic, megalomania, etc. If you program to yourself. And kapag hindi mo makontrol yung psyche or kaisipan, you create your own ghost phenomena. Ganun, gaya nitong babae na ito. And hindi lang ngayong lifetime na, it can be possible in the next lifetime because you're doing storing fluidal and mental fluidal energies, di ba? So, you create those thoughts na na-record sa mga bagay-bagay, etc. And maybe eventually, maybe this lifetime or next lifetime, pwede mong i-trigger yun. And then kapag sa next lifetime mo is may damage yung psyche mo, etc. Pwede kang masaniban or something like that. Parang nasasaniban or etc. or sinasaniban, ganun. So, that's really a danger. That's why Billy's always said na you think neutrally, wag tayong create any kind of like belief over yung fantasy. Yung fantasy na parang fictitious or something like that. Because we need to learn how to balance or neutralize our psyche, ganun, etc. etc. Yan lang. Any questions? Sino hindi ka nakikita? Welcome, Ate Cynthia and Tita Helen. You're here.
Yeah, thank you, Zor, for giving me the right,
Link.
passcode, whatever. I mean, I needed the right number of the meeting. Mm-hmm.
Dati,
Good. Yeah.
nagtaas ng kamay.
Sige po. You can share. Kabit kay Tita Helen.
Si Helen, paki-unmute.
Okay. So, yun nga, hindi rin ako nakapasok kasi ang ginamit ko yung Friday natin. Hindi pala yun. May bago pala. So, okay na. Pwede na. So, yung tanong ko na nag-pop in sa akin seconds ago, ay nasagot na rin ni Renz. Yun na yung mga sinabi niya a while ago, yun na rin, yung tungkol sa spiritis, sa ating mga ginagawa sa espiritismo na yung pagkausap sa mga sabihin nating mga santo at mga taong pamilya natin na namatay na, yun. So, psyche lang pala yon, yung kumbaga makaka-damage. It's very damaging para sa atin kasi yun ang ma-feed natin sa psyche and then maniniwala tayo na that is true. Yung pala hindi. Yun lang.
Thank
No,
you.
I wanted to, I don't know whether, I think I told you guys about that story about seeing my grandfather in Baguio or something like that. But yeah, well, this was when probably I was in grade I was in grade 3 or 4, and then they were building the house that became our summer home in Baguio. So it's a happy time actually. And then so we're all there. We just rented the big room with our cousins, and because my mom just has one sister, so our first cousins whom we grew up with. So we just Suzaras and San Pablo on the other side, and then so they're making cuentos. So it was a happy time because that was the summer, we were just waiting for the house to be finished so that we could move in. And then so they were wishing my lolo was still alive because he had died, I think, a year or two before. And so they were hoping sana Lolo was here so he could see and all that. So they were talking about happy things. And then at nighttime, we were just sleeping there. And then I woke up at night. This was, I think, called Everlasting Hotel in Baguio or something like that. And then I saw I happened to wake up, and then I saw there was someone standing beside I think it was, yeah, at the side of the bed. I know it was still, you could see the moonlight going through. So I thought it was my dad wearing just camiseta and calzoncillo. I got up, and then after that, I was approaching. And when I was approaching that, whoever was standing there, I noticed my dad was sleeping, next to my mom. So I started thinking, oh, what would that be then if not my dad? Me, I wasn't afraid naman. So I suddenly thought it was my lolo. So I was gonna touch to see whether it was. I said, when I finally thought, I said, "Papa, is that you?" And then after that, I saw my dad. So I said, so then the thought came in my head, oh, Lolo. I said, is that you? So I'm not afraid. I was going to touch the ghost because it was, it was telling me, I guess, not to touch it or something like that. But I was about to, and then it disappeared. And when it disappeared, and that's when I realized, oh, what was that? A ghost. I woke up everybody that night. So, I jumped over to the other side, and then everybody woke up. And then so, then I told them, I said, oh, I think that was Lolo came over, this and that. And then I brought it again the next day because I remembered. So I just prayed for him and all that. So I think that's what, well, I thought that's the only time I actually saw what they refer to like as a ghost and stuff. But I think it was my grandfather anyway, because it looked like him. So I don't know what to make of that. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you
my
for the
ghost
sharing.
story. Yeah, so I don't know what that was, but yeah.
Yeah, I got lots of ghost stories as well, but yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's continue. 530, page 530. So, question. Indeed, this film was seen by many people. It was said that it thereby concerned a true incident. But how it's possible that a human being can be violated by the fluidal powers? Question. Probably because of the human being own extremely negative and gotten very badly out of control of the good human nature, consciousness, and subconsciousness powers can manifest themselves in this wise. It's schizophrenic human beings, example given, e.g., experience such things in a fully real manner. Answer. It happens when a human being through a very severely burdened psyche, as well as through the disturbed consciousness and the false, demolished thoughts and feelings arising from them, create unusually strong mental fluidal powers, respectively mental swinging waves, to which they maneuver themselves into state of psychophysical agitation and attack themselves psychophysokinetically. That then happens when the human being himself or herself, respectively through his her own thoughts and feelings as well as through a demolished psyche and consciousness state, makes him possess on his her own autogenic psychogenic form. Therefore, thereby it then concerns a very high psychophysical state of agitation, which often connected with delusions, especially in a religious belief form of, as well as with convulsive states and fits of raving madness, etc. Belonging to such things but only in another form and wise are also the appearance of so-called stigmata of Christ, respectively stigmatization, if they are genuine and not based on deception, which unfortunately is the rule, whose origin is given in the deluded belief in the form of schizophrenia of those human beings who themselves create such stigmata on their body, on their hand, on their head, etc through their fanatically gotten very badly out of control of the good human nature. Religious deluded belief and through their schizophrenic etc. thereby concerns a psychogenic effect which is induced in a thought feeling psychical consciousness based manner in its rare form of schizophrenia. The stigmata, respectively the so-called suffering march of Christ created through this which appear as I mentioned on the hand, on the head of the and on the body, respectively on the sides of the body, as well as on the feet, on the shoulders, and on the back, etc. Are lasting, do not faster and resist the medical treatment. They often remain open for a long time and bleed on a certain days as e.g. Fridays during Passiontide. These stigmata appear in human beings who are extraordinarily strongly influenced by passion mysticism and exhibit an extremely heightened influenceability in a belief-based religious form. The whole thing is frequently connected with an ecstatic or visionary behavior and often cliche form. In addition to this, external stigmatization, there's still an internal one, in which case, however, only pains appear without open ones being visible. Also in this regard, the power of consciousness of the intermental block therefore knows no limit at all. If the stigmata are genuine, which correspond to extreme rarity, then the whole thing is based on a manic fanatic religious belief through which the consciousness is obfuscated with regard to the reality. Accordingly, also the thoughts and feelings as well as the psyche are fanatically influenced in a very strongly pathological, religious, schizophrenic wise, through which the stigmata are then called forth. With these stigmata, which have been appearing since Middle Ages, they should not, however, be presumed to be genuine in the wise that they are called forth through autogenic, psychogenic state, because hidden behind the whole thing, as a rule, shared deception, since stigmata come about through manipulation applied to the body by him or her, through self-inflicted wounds of any kind, in which case the injection of turpentine oil under the skin is one of the most popular methods, by which after a few days the skin breaks open and bleeds. Also, the on application of burn wounds is likewise common practice, as well as scraping of the skin by the broken glass with the pumice stone, knives or razor blades, etc. Therefore, in addition, it's to be said that truly genuine stigmata, respectively stigmatization, appears good as hardly at all and actually correspond to extremely rarity. This also implies that practically all the many different kinds of stigmatization in the Christian world are ungenuine and are based on well thought out shady willings and dealings, behind which lies solely and exclusively the profit seeking as well as the supposed remedying of inferiority complexes. Alright, mahaba yun ah. Baka may gustong magpaliwanag or sharing? Anyway, anyone? Well, sabi dito sa libro, yung psychokinetic, kung pwede daw makanakit, which is we already said, the fluidal energies are psyche. Okay, we always say psyche, but we haven't defined it, right? So, we need to define it sa ating material. So, sa mga bago, psyche is referred as the half material block and factor which within the material body of a life form. In this case, the human being regulates and looks after the material consciousness-based feeling and the material consciousness-based thoughts and itself in negative or positive consequences, from which result a negative or positive, an equalized or neutral positive equalizeness, through which the human being is then simply negatively or positively unequalized or neutral positively equalized. To be positive or negatively unequalized means for the psyche to be ausgerted, which is badly out of control. In one or other form, while neutral positively equalized means that an equalized exists in the psyche consisting of equal values of negative and positive, through which no outer tongue towards the negative or positive step forth, but simply an equality with an equalized harmony. In short, psyche is our consciousness block. Actually that's you, your daily daily thoughts and feelings. Yun yung isip at damdamin mo. Yun yung araw-araw mong isip at damdamin. That's your psyche. And psyche also is the one that you build to your own. You need to maintain. Kailangan mo i-maintain yung psyche mo kasi it heavily influenced by external and internal things, di ba? So, even what we eat, it affects our psyche. Our rest, it affects our psyche. Lack of sleep, it's affect of our psyche. The programming, what we read, what we see, what we watch, it affects our psyche. So, in short, that's the most vulnerable, the most usable state of our consciousness, 'di ba? Kasi we cannot always remember our thoughts. We cannot always catch our thoughts, but we had the feelings, di ba? Meron tayong feelings, which is the material feelings. I'm talking about yung tinatawag nilang feelings, di ba? Not the spiritual feelings. That's feelings. Gifu. So, yun yung sinasabi ko, we catch the thoughts because of our feelings, di ba? Kasi we cannot catch the thoughts because it's faster than our feelings. Kaya meron tayong feelings. So, that feelings also affects our physical well-being, etc. etc. So, it's our responsible to make it neutralize. That's why our psyche also hurt us, 'di ba? Kaya sinabing half material kasi kahit na emotions 'yan, sinabihan ka ng masama or maganda, it affects you, 'di ba? It's a half material. It can bleed you, 'di ba? Sasaktan yung puso mo or something like that because of your psyche, your thoughts and feelings. So, ibig sabihin, it's a half material block. It can also manifest to your physical well-being, 'di ba? So, it's possible na pwede kang ma-possess, 'di ba? Ma-possess or ma-obsess ka sa yung pag-ibig, sa reliyon, sa politika, sa yung mga mahal sa buhay, etc. etc. So, that's the thing. It's vulnerable, 'di ba? So, pwede kang ma-possess, ma-obsess, masiraan ng bait, magkaroon ka ng delusions, magkaroon ka ng megalomania, schizophrenia, ganun. So, there's happening in reality. So, yung mga religious belief na may appearance ng stigmata, some are genuine, some are fake, ganun, because of the belief, the religious thinking, ganun, etc., etc. But nothing or extraordinary because it's all negative effect of your psyche, ganun. So, it can harm you, it can hurt you, etc., etc. So, we need to look after our psyche. Any questions or sharings? Kuya Jun o Nay Rebecca or Ate Cynthia? Anyone? Ate Zor? Delbert,
Ang
welcome.
pumasok sa isip ko ngayon, hindi tungkol swinging waves o tungkol sa fluidal forces, but rather, yung bang ibang qualities like intuition, sa psyche rin ba yun nag-uumpisa o nagmumula?
No, kasi meron tayong counterpart ng psyche. There's Jigemu. Yeah. So, yeah, kasi meron kasing feelings na fine spiritual o fine fluidal. Meron kasing feelings na mostly half material. So, doon sabi natin mababang level. Ganon. But if you're saying intuition or impulses coming from the creational or spiritual, that's a different nodes of consciousness. Ganon. So, I'm talking about yung sa material consciousness lang muna.
So yung intuition, nothing material about it, di ba? Unless
Yeah.
created ng mind or imagination lang. Pero kung hindi imagination, hindi siya material. So nandun siya sa other half. Sa I don't want to call it spiritual kung ano man yung term na applicable doon. Yung
Creational.
hindi creational, hindi siya material. Kumbaga, yun ang pinopoint ko. Whereas ang psyche, semi-material. Merong portion na material. Yung intuition, parang walang portion na material di ba? Una, wala kang narinig, wala kang nakita, wala kang naramdaman, which are senses na material. Pero, dumarating at pinaprocess ng consciousness. Anyway, gugulo yan, baka complication yan. I was hoping meron niyang explanation. Pero kung wala, okay na ako. We can probably look into it that later on kung sa ibang pagkakataon. Yung tungkol dyan sa intuition. Magkakaroon ba tayo ng portion sa libro na yan tungkol sa intuition?
Kapag dadaanan siguro natin yung I think possible kung dadaanan natin yung book na The Psyche. At maybe here, intuition. Kasi mostly sa book that is only fluidal energies. But we're gonna talk about the psyche and the nodes of consciousness. I think nasa either might of the thoughts or the psyche. Nandun sa the psyche.
Okay. Okay. Forget my thoughts.
Yes.
I think it's important. I just wanted to elaborate with, I guess, what Renz was pointing out. There's those thoughts that I mean, what you're sharing, Reynaldo, this is all valid. I mean, what Renz was pointing out was, okay, so we have our material consciousness, of which the psyche is a part. And related to that soul, we have a material consciousness, and then the creative energy, or I guess what they used to call the spiritual consciousness. And then on that side, then that's where you have the gemut. So both the psyche and the gemut are more or less doing the same things. They're kind of like a gate through which, like in between the for the material consciousness, the psyche is like between the how do you call this, there's unconscious or subconscious and conscious, right? And on the material, on the spiritual or creative consciousness side, then you have the gamut. Now, when you're talking about intuition or ESP, I feel that I think from my own experience that the things like clairaudience, that's clear hearing, clairsentience, which is feeling, claircognizance, which is thinking. These are like extensions of the senses, so that even if you could be sensitive enough that you're able to feel and sense these finer fluidal forces or energies. So and then the way we could access that's why it's important to meditate, because that's where you get all these impulses that will give you like a aha moment, when you're able to calm things, then you're able to blow the clouds away, then you could see clearly, like clear perspective. That's something that we just covered, I think, when we incorporated it in the chats in a lot of our stuff. We covered it yesterday with June when we attended meditation in clear perspective, which is supposed to be the book following introduction to meditation. And apparently, I think it may be soon published, so we're gonna be switching to that. Whereas right now we're just enjoying the translation of Anand Yoshi anyway. So so that's what it is. I think all these you may not know how you got the information, but then you just know, and if you trust also yourself, I mean, imagine all the good things that can come out of the power of our consciousness. If you could see that there's things like stigmata going on, all this stuff, can you imagine if we really used it more towards good and not in a negative way? You see, that's why religion and all those beliefs are really quite dangerous, because you're always attributing things that could happen in your reality to something outside of yourself, when actually you have the power within you to reach forth something which will help your evolution or raise your consciousness, as opposed to hurting yourself. So so I think it's good that we can discuss these things and then share what we could do to help ourselves really use our our consciousness to make a difference and an impact in our lives, in our reality, so that it's not just, it's something useful for all of us. Okay, that's all I have to say for now.
Yeah. Thank you, Ate Cynthia.
And I
Yeah,
also want to
sure.
add to Cynthia, if I may.
Sige, Ate Helen. Pwede tayo mag-Tagalog.
Oo. Kasi para sa akin, dun sa pag-aaral ngayon, it's very dangerous talaga. Kailangan walang ibang remedy kundi neutral positive. Kasi minsan yung power na yan ang akala natin the right thing, no? Yung power na yon dahil nagme-meditate tayo, nag-aaral tayo, and we acquire this power. It's also, careful din tayo. Kasi katulad nung nabanggit na intuition, it might not be the right thing. Basta be careful para sa akin lang. And the best thing talaga ay neutral positive. Hindi tayo mag-jump into conclusion that you have that kind of power to something, At it applies talaga. It's very effective yung meditation talaga na magkaroon ng peace, na avoid meditation, na walang iniisip, walang judgment, walang assessment. Because it's dangerous para sa akin. It's very, very dangerous na magkaroon tayo ng naiisip na akala natin we are that, pero hindi. We should stay always neutral. That's all.
Yep. Anyone?
No, I have a little I don't know. In my view, I don't know. I have kind of mixed feelings about that statement because you're good to point out to be neutral positive because I think it's more important to have a based love, for me anyway, is some people like to be ruled by fear, and I don't like to be afraid, that's part of the thing that's part actually of the impetus that I have. Okay, like, because like from the past, whatever it was, and all I'm trying to say is that's part of the reason that I became almost like a bookworm, because I a voracious reader when I was growing up, because of my first experience with that, when I was still like around 6 years old in the Philippines, Biak na Bato, seeing that variation one ship, whatever, that I know triggered past memories and recollection. But having that same dream that kept coming up, and it made me even afraid to sleep because it was just very how should I say it, like you felt it in your whole body. It's so visceral, the feeling, running for your life and stuff. And then it came to the point where, I was sick and tired of being tired. Being scared. I don't like being scared. I'm not crazy about horror movies or stuff like that. Or unless it's like there's really more like an adventure. I could handle it, but just all those Halloween slash and this and that, you have to watch, because I don't like watching those things because it just harms the psyche, I think. It's a different story when there's a reason behind it, anyway. So for me, this the thought of being fearful and stuff really affects also how we see the world. I mean, but like you said, it's good to be aware of both negative and positive, and then that's why it's better to be neutral than to be propelled by fear. And so the only way we can counter fear is by knowledge, and that's the only way that all this mystery about all this stuff will make sense. That there's a logic to it, and because creation itself is logical, so then there's nothing to fear except our own fears and our own beliefs that keep us from seeing the reality, of the higher uh, the bigger picture, which is more grand than anything we can even imagine. That's all.
Okay. Anything? Any question? Okay, no, we just continue reading. Question: does the sometimes actually have connection with schizophrenia? Answer: if the human being is schizophrenic, it has nothing to do with it and if itself, because thereby it effectively concerned nothing other than a consciousness splitting. Okay. Question: a nurse once worked in Burghley. They had school there every week. Sometimes films about schizophrenic were also shown there. One of them was film which particularly made an impression. It was effectively shown how the schizophrenic human being woke up in the night because he was apparently strangled in a fully real manner. Perhaps it was also only staged. It's already been too long to be able to still speak about it. In any case, he was so persecuted and tormented that he killed himself in the end. Then the thought surfaced that perhaps there could also indeed have been connection. Answer: it's naturally sometimes difficult to determine whether it concerns schizophrenia or something else. Example given: only an imagination or acting. It's tremendous difficult to determine because all these things create such form of reality-based impression and reality-based picture that only with a long search and clarification about them can the truth and reality be found. It can, however, in the mentioned case very well possible, which is probably the most obvious. Thus, the respective human being suffered from a severe paranoia and psychokinetically choked himself. That really seems to be what had happened. Yeah. Well, basahin ko muna to. Anyway.
Ren,
Yeah, kuya.
yan bang binabanggit mong mga defects na yan mental defects na yan has something to do with dreams? I mean, can it trigger dreams? Reality check lang ba talaga yung kaya niyang gawin o miski sa unconscious stage umuubra?
Yeah. Well, yung you mean pag sleeping tulog siya and
So,
then there's
oo,
manifestation. Yeah, possible 'yon, possible. If it's
posible.
if it's fluidal energies that you can trigger kasi matutulog ka unconscious, nagpapahinga, balintataw o tawa tawag doon in Tagalog, kahit na nagmumuni-muni, you can trigger the fluidal energies. Gano'n. So, that's a different case kasi dito din sa binabanggit dito magkaiba. We should ano yung schizophrenic iba din kasi iba yung mundo nun eh. Iba din yung mundo ng yung you had the fluidal energies and then unconsciously or subconsciously triggered those fluidal energies and create manifestations, 'di ba? So that's different also. So in case
Sa
the
mga gising lang yan, ano? sa mga gising.
Yeah.
Ang maliwanag.
Also tulog
Maliwanag.
pwede rin. Sa tulog yung
Pwede rin sa tulog.
kung babalikan natin
Ah.
yung matanda na natutulog siya kada 3:00 ng madaling ay hapon tapos may lumabog
Ah.
ng mga bata ganun. So it's
Ah.
possible kaya nga nagpapahinga tayo we can trigger the fluidal energies. Yeah.
Ah.
Actually, mas active pa pag tulog kaysa gising. Kasi pag ang conscious natin is disturbed, or occupied, sorry, not disturbed, occupied, hindi nga matitrigger yung further energies. Pero kapag yung balintataw or nagpapahinga, that's can trigger fluidal
Okay.
energies.
Okay.
Kasi automations yung nangyayari like subconscious. Kasi most triggered ng fluidal energies is through subconscious and unconscious. Diba? But not unconscious. So, kung occupied yung consciousness mo, of course, it will not trigger yung fluidal energies mo. Except kung meron kang tawag na yung parang sa babae yung labile or lability or magulo yung isip, ganun, etc. etc. Which is float, nakalutang siya, ganun.
So,
Lutang.
dagdagan ko lang.
Sige po.
Kung madalas na nangyayari yan with the influence ng ating psyche, hindi malayo na meron ding influence na nanggagaling sa gemot.
Well, that's a different story kasi if we're talking about material, sa psyche yun, pero if we're talking about creative or fine spiritual feeling, the subtle energy, na tinatawag, that's gemut. Diba? Kasi iba yung level nila actually from if we say the gemut, that's a spiritual psyche, or the creative psyche, that's a different level. So it talks about creations, fine feelings, ganun. But if we're talking only for fluidal energies na hindi siya na medyo half material, only for the psyche, ganun.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's
Mm.
too early probably to talk about the gemot side dahil nandito lang tayo sa fluidal energies eh. Yung kasing sa gemot, maring hindi fluidal energy ang source eh. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and then it's actually, diba sa telepathy may tinatawag tayong material telepathy and there's spiritual which is creative which is it's hard to attain kasi ibang level talaga ang creative or creational or spiritual level, right? So even yung senses natin, if we can use the 6 senses sa level natin ngayon or yung 5 senses, the 7 senses is also difficult kasi kailangan mo talaga ng matinding evolution of consciousness. Kasi kailangan mo meditative ka, ganun. So that's a lot things to work out as a human being and a lot of experience, training, discipline, etc. etc. Yeah, but we can achieve
Sige,
it.
for later na lang yan. For
For
later.
later, yes.
Ah,
Okay. Saan tayo? May any sharings? Yeah.
I think it's important. I think, yeah, don't put yourself down. I think it's important that you bring these things up because these are things that are also learning at the same time, so we could get the connections, even if we are to, to jump more into the gemut as opposed to the psyche and all that stuff. Because we should actually monitor what we take in, through our other senses. Don't expect to have good things happening if you're gonna take in garbage and things like that. Because when you go to sleep, then the mind continues to work and it processes and tries to make sense of all the stuff that's given to it. And then sometimes, I guess it will reject things that won't be useful. So we should really just watch what we what we do when we're awake, because when we sleep, that's when the mind tries to download or process the day's happening, so that you could be able to move forward. And but the thoughts that you have will naturally affect your sleeping state. That's why it's good to make it a habit, for example, to try to do the meditation before you sleep or even before you wake, because what it does is try to reset itself and align itself with the creation. So I think that's something we could keep in mind, to try always to be plugged in, so we're not on just go low battery power. It's best to be connected to the source when we're awake or even before going to sleep. That's yeah, I think it's good
Yeah.
to know about these things.
Well, that's true. I agree. That's true because the creative, it's always existence. Since even we haven't exist, even the consciousness, because consciousness is the second. First, there's always a creation of creative energy and creative life forms. Correct. So there, the gemut, they're all that's the counterpart. The other senses, the infinite. So that's the nodes, diba? But the creative form, the realm of spirit, or the realm of the spirit or creative natures already exists. It's always existing, right? So the problem of us, we don't how they call it, we don't we don't align the frequency of our consciousness to tap on that level, right? So the training natin is started sa ating consciousness, because without our consciousness, you cannot even tap to that creative or spiritual realm, right? So that's why both are connected. There's always a communication. It's not a one-way communication. There's always two, right? There's always two communication between the material and then spiritual consciousness. Although the spiritual cannot be damaged, right? Cannot be damaged because it's creative. It's an energy. It's high level, but this material, it's easily corrupted. Diba? That's why consciousness, it need to be trained, it need to be maintained, it need to be looked after. Ganun. So that our consciousness can tap or can connect to that, what we call that realm, diba? The creative realm. Ganun. But yeah, it's a long process. Yeah, meditations is a way, but of course, studying knowledge is also knowledge and wisdom, experiences. There's a lot of things to consider, to understand the realm of spiritual or creational, something like that. Yan lang.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I just
yeah,
Parang
yeah. I
naisip
just Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, but it just popped into my mind. We have to constantly update, just like whatever devices you have, right? It's like
yeah,
the material thing. We constantly have to update it so that it will work well with the master program or whatever that is. Otherwise, if you don't update your whether it's
your
your
device.
iPhone or stuff, then yeah, then it doesn't work as well. And
Yeah,
you should also clear it out. Don't have too many windows open. You have to clear the channel so that you can really focus on what you really want to accomplish. When you have too many windows open, it also slows down. In other words, I guess that's what the um when you're meditating, you're also clearing out the junk, so that then and blowing away those clouds, so that you can really see the true and clear reality. So yeah.
absolutely. There should
Ah,
be a
yung
flow. Sorry. You go, Kuya Jun. Or at the
yung
end.
yung binanggit ni Cynthia na blowing the cloud. Naalala ko tuloy yung pinapost ko kay Richie kagabi na topic ng Way to Live. Available yan sa Malaya at saka sa iba pang chat group. Kung interesado kayo, meron diyang magandang message tungkol sa overall consciousness block na may banggit na it can be blown away by the wind. Ngayon, kung ikukumpara mo yan doon sa creational side, hindi ganun kadaling mapalis yan ng hangin eh. Because it's 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 really part of you already. Hindi kagaya nung sa overall consciousness. Dinidevelop pa nga lang yan eh. May mga imperfections pa rin yun eh. Doon sa creational side, essence and quintessence na nga ng mga wisdom yun eh. So I am inviting your attention, especially Cynthia and you, Renz, to look into those chat groups. Makikita niyo yung mahaba-habang article, isang article lang yon talking about the consciousness and the overall consciousness block. Makakatulong sa ating pag-aaral. Salamat.
Thank you. Alright, any Ate Helen?
Yeah. Parang bigla ko lang naisip na tama ka rin na doon muna tayo mag-focus sa ating material consciousness dahil napakadaming nabanggit. Yung psyche natin, yung fluidal energy, marami pa yan na dapat na hindi pa natin alam na nagti-trigger sa atin. At let the gamut do by itself. Kumbaga hindi natin muna, although kailangan din nating malaman lang na meron pang spiritual consciousness o creation energy consciousness. Pero dito muna tayo sa material dahil napakalayo pa natin and we have to refine this through the help ng creation energy na ipinaliwanag sa atin, through the creation energy na siyang tumutulong para ma-refine natin yung ating other side natin. At yun, kumbaga marami pa tayong dapat walisin, linisin dahil yung negative and positive at isa sa pinakamagandang na ituro sa atin ng creational teachings ay yung neutral positive talaga. Siya yung the best remedy sa lahat ng ating pinag-aaralan at although mahirap siya dahil ang ating mismo ding mga sarili, yung psyche natin, ang nagsasabing magsaside tayo dito at hindi dito sa kabila. So it's hard. It's a hard process para sa atin na ayusin muna natin yung ating material consciousness. Yun lang. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, everything is a consciousness, to be honest. That's the only thing that born, di ba? Actually, kung tataas yung unawain natin yung pag-aaral natin from the start, it's all about consciousness. This is studying about consciousness, etc., and how we're going to evolve as a conscious being and unite as a universal consciousness, diba? Of course, there's a lot of part, the material, the creative, creational, ganun. But it's important. We need to understand the consciousness or learn to understand and learn how to to process everything. Process slowly. Take your time. Process yung That's why we need to be conscious in everything we do. If we need to pause, we need to pause. If we need to slow down, we need to slow down. Kasi we need to grasp. Actually, it's not about yung speed. It's about efficiency. It's about, I don't know, but that's how I take it, to be honest. Kasi it takes a lot of time, experience, to really understand everything and cognitions, essences, It takes a lot of time. The good thing with that, yung mga nodes of our consciousness, right? Yung sinasabi nating psyche, kibut, infundum, feeling, thoughts, ego, etc. They plays role, 'di ba? They plays role and always sabi natin na it always goes doon sa evolution natin. It always benefit our evolution. Not only our evolution but the whole evolution as the universal consciousness, ganun. So whatever we achieve in this lifetime, it adds up to the universal consciousness. So that's why, don't beat yourself up. Yun lang.
I have a question before we go further.
Yeah.
What's Balin Tatao? What's
Ah,
Balin Tatao? And I just heard it once when I was a child, but I have no idea. So
may
if we-
mismong Katagalugan dyan.
oh nga, what's that?
Daydreaming.
Daydreaming or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Balin Tatao.
Isa pang word is wala sa sarili.
Huh?
Wala sa sarili.
Right.
Lutang. Or lutang.
Bangag.
Out of yourself?
Yes.
Crazy?
Not the natural self.
Not really
No, not
crazy.
really.
Not crazy.
Not
Oh.
really. Siguro yun yung
Hi?
unconsciousness or subconsciousness ang nag-ooperate, hindi yung consciousness. If I may be technical about it. It's more outside of the consciousness. Kaya wala sa sarili. Wala sa sariling diwa. I mean, yung normal na ating ginagamit. You
Diwa.
go farther.
Diwa is thought, isn't it? Diwa thought?
How's that? How's that?
Is Diwa thought?
Diwa,
Isip,
isip,
consciousness.
pwede rin maraming meaning yan, diwa na yan eh. Mga, sa totoo lang eh.
Yeah.
It's a good thing naka-escape na tayo dun sa mga lambog na dinaanan natin. Malaman lang natin na hindi espiritu yung nag-ooperate, malaking bagay na eh.
Yeah.
Malaking bagay ng malaman na meron palang kamalayan eh. Meron palang bibigyan natin ng higit na pahalaga kung paano tayo mabubuhay dito sa mundo. Kasi yung iba, talagang nandoon na sa nasa cloud 9 na eh. Umaasa na nagiging Holy Spirit pa nga eh. Naalala ko tuloy yung Bible reader ko na anak eh. She's talking about Holy Spirit kanina eh. Kinikiliti ako eh. Wala naman ako magagawa. Tatay lang naman ako eh. She has her own level. Excited na excited yung bata. Talaga namang energetic. Talagang bigay na bigay talaga. And I'm sure there are others who are earning out of that experience with her. But the point of the matter is, for those who were able to get out of that situation, hindi ano, I don't know if we are better off or if whatever, kung ano man. Basta ang point is, meron tayong iba ng motivation kung saan tayo dadali nitong motivation na ito. Whether or not bigyan lang natin ng kahalagahan yung kamalayan without regard sa creational energy is something to see. Individual yan eh. Depende yan sa individual eh. Yung iba nga, hindi pa nga kamalayan ang pinag-uusapan eh. As early as now eh. Yung pala eh, dito pa lang sa kamalayan eh, napakarami ng gerang dapat na mapanagumpayan. Kagaya nga lang yan, tinamaan ng magaling na fluidal energy na yan. Eh. Ano bang malay natin pare-pareho dyan? Kaya nga siguro si Billy, ang daming assassination attempts dahil sa kung ano-ano pinaglalabas na information eh. Dada kasi sira sa kamada ng mga negosyanteng relihiyon eh.
Yeah.
And political.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, because they consider that knowledge very dangerous to their ability
Dangerous.
to control us. You know.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. So that's the freedom that we're learning to be like Jedis, Jedi Knights, you know. Do we use our own energy, or do we, rely
Use
on
the force.
machines and stuff like, yeah, the force and the knowledge that it can be used for, for the good or not so good, you know. It's just yep. So, and then I think it's also just a matter of semantics, you know, because Billy had pointed out that there are good, like those that they were even still religious, because they understand like the meaning behind the word, like, whereas those other religions, for example, Muslim, like the term jihad is, instead of being a holy war within yourself, they put it towards others, and then that's why you've got
Literally.
all this animosity whenever. Whereas they misunderstood that the meaning is to be able to deal with the battle that's within yourself, that you have to control too, in order to really evolve, is the mastery of the self that was being talked about is misunderstood. You know?
Yeah. All right. I think we just finished these pages and then we just had reflection. Okay. So
Nope.
536. Could someone like that be helped? Answer: against formally stored fetal powers, under certain circumstances, help can certainly be given. If the human being, however, acts through his or her own powers of the thoughts and feeling as well as through his or her consciousness, then the psychology must be responsible, and that seems to be so in the mentioned case. Question: must the example given all rooms be smoked out together if there are fluid powers? If real foreign mental fluid powers are in play, then the smoking out alone is no use, because also the human beings who live in there must fight against such fluid powers mentally. They must be strong enough with their mental powers which they radiate in order to make the other fluidum disappear, together with the smoking out. Question: that is, the nature is still difficult for those who are mentally weak or unknowing in this regard. Such lable human beings have a little chance. Answer: human beings who are labile have in itself no chance at all. From their lability, it's very difficult because such things can also be triggered purely through respective human beings' own consciousness power without foreign feudal power playing any role as an influence. Can he or she then create that him herself with time? Answer: that can also be created out of him or herself, whereby it's then the case that it originates from a form of schizophrenia. Everything appears fully genuine and real when it's seen. It can then, e.g., be observed that suddenly strangulation mark appears on the neck or pressure marks appear on the arm, as if the arm was constrained. Marks on the body can be filmed and photographed, etc. The whole thing can therefore be triggered by schizophrenia. A schizophrenic human being is also very weak in her personal protective mantle, the fluidal power mantle, which why she is very susceptible to the outside and to him or herself. All right. If, however, question, a house has to be smoked out in which fluidal powers are so strong as they were here in the center, would all rooms have then to be smoked out at the same time, or could that happen one after another? The whole thing cannot be accomplished one after the other. Question, how long will it have to be smoked? Such smoking out does not only last for hours, but rather under circumstances for weeks and months, sometimes even for years. So that there's a thick smoke. Answer, smoking out does not have occurred through thick smoke because a veil of smoke is fully sufficient. Question, simply constantly smoking it? Answer, it must be simply be smoked incessantly. Here in the center, it was only rarely smoked even though dark conditions prevailed here. The residents have sometimes become half mad through the racket, which had been triggered in the attic by formerly stored mental field powers and by psychokinetic powers of a young man residing in the center. Alright, so just to summarize yun, and a question siguro you can come up with questions or paliwanag later on. So it all boils down again in the consciousness kasi even there's a lot of fluidal energies that affect your environment, di ba? Even you want to do yung smoking out mo, yung papausukan mo, or etc. Kasi sometimes those are not possible and sometimes yung sunugin mo or watering, yung constant watering na para maalis yung mga feudal energies na nakaka-disturb sa'yo, sometimes it's not possible. That's why it's very important you had a strong consciousness, diba? So that you displace the fluidal energies na it can disturb you or harm you, etc. etc. Diba kung mayroong mga nagmumulto, quote unquote, nagmumulto sa bahay nyo o sa lugar nyo, there's a lot of ways to do, but sometimes they're impractical. That's why a strong consciousness is better.
Center ay na-neutralize with the help of the declarants. Tama ba yung aking naalalang yun?
At yung mga
Yung
little
cleansing
ones.
process nila ron. Tama
Yeah.
ba yun?
I think yun yung mga yung sectarian energy.
Oo. Whatever, kung ano man yun. Nakialam bang ang mga clearants doon?
Yeah.
I mean, na-involve ba
little
sila?
ones. They call them the little ones.
Oo.
The
Kasi kaya
center,
ko binabanggit yun, magiging exception siya. Because theoretically speaking, hanggat maaari, ayaw makialam ng mga clearants. Against their directive, yung makialam eh. Pero in that case, kung totoo yung natatandaan ko, nakialam sila.
well,
As an exception.
yeah, but the thing is, it will benefit yung mission at the same time it benefit them. That's why nakikialam sila. Any tools that help Billy for the mission, they will use everything necessary. Pero hindi sila makikialam sa interference about the earth which is yung nga kung maggera tayo or something like that. But in terms of missions, since since bago pa lang ipinanganak si Billy, nakialam na sila eh. So, there's always an interference about the mission, pero pag yung mga mangyayari sa mundo, like yung World War or whatever, etc., etc., ma-discover natin yung mga kinds of energy, etc., or development sa mga beam ship, they will not engage there. Hindi sila makikialam. Pero sa mission, makikialam sila because nakasalalay din yung mission ni Billy. Sa kanila, yung evolution ng mga playaran, to be honest. If you know, Billy wrote more books into the playaran kaysa sa Earth. Actually, they're here because of Billy, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is also profit for them.
Yeah, it will benefits them. It's for the
Yeah.
evolution.
And I think when they started the center, I think they also had those the little beings, the ones that have small feet. I mean, like a duende or
The
whatever,
gnomes. Yeah.
the gnomes. That they also were helping these beings that are the little people, whatever.
That's where they place the center.
That's why
I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's why they
yung mga naunang unano or mga
Uh-uh.
dwarf, they live there on that civilization. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we also have that in the Philippines, the Nono Sapunso, No, like we also have like duende and all those things. I mean, it's really fascinating. Yeah, knowing these things. So, yeah. Anyway,
Mm.
yeah, so it's good that one thing that I was thinking about, like some people are saying like about like the churches and stuff like that, but I don't know. I haven't been so much into churches and all this recently, but I could see it only like from like an architectural I guess sense, so that I guess I don't try to be affected by all these belief systems, whatever. Anyway, okay. So when they're saying about smoking something out, are you talking about burning sage?
Yeah, or
Okay.
incense or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But that it won't really. It will help pag maliit lang siguro yung disturbance for the energy. But it takes a while to displace kasi hindi naman siya nawawala, just displace eh. Diba?
That's why, like you
Or superimpose ang tawag nila, displace or superimpose ng iyong sariling pedal energies. Anyway,
Yeah, that's why it's good to be strong and work on our fluidal energy
with the
power
energies.
too. Yes.
Okay, excuse me for a bit.
Okay.
Carry on.
Kaya naalala ko yung kanta eh.
What?
Rosemary and Sage.
Parsley,
Ano ba yun?
sage, rosemary, and thyme. Scarborough Fair. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't heard from Richie. Is Richie not here? Richie's quiet, and also Ray. Yeah. Pistachio. Yeah. We have a
Doon
good
sa sinabi ni doon sa sinabi ni Jo na tinulungan nga ba ng mga playaren, no, si Billy, and magiging kumbaga namimili, no, si Billy lang ba? Pero para sa akin, every one of us ay pwedeng tulungan. Sabihin natin hindi naman playaren yung tumulong, but because of the might of the thoughts at si Billy pa. Si Billy pa na ang lakas naman ng kanyang might of thoughts kaysa atin. So, I just remember nung naglilinis ako doon sa stairs, mahirap gawain yun. Yung job na yon sa center. Eh, parang kinausap ko din ang playaran. Sabi ko, nakikita mo ako, ganito, na mahirap. Eh, alam nila sa puso ko na gusto kong makita si Billy dahil ang sabi nila mahirap makita si Billy na hindi lahat makakakita. And then matapos kong linisin yung hagdan na yon, yung 43 steps, pagbaba ko, nakita ko. So ano yon, tinulungan ako ng pleyaren dahil kinausap ko siya or yung might of thoughts ko yung
I
tumulong
think
sa akin.
he just sent impulses to Billy, nabasa niya lang yun.
Okay. Ganon. So,
Baka
okay.
maybe, yeah. Billy is really good on parang telepathic impulses receiving. To be honest, lalo if you're strong. And also Billy can sense a hostile energy or good energy, sa tao. Even Playaram, they had that device to detect yung swinging waves ng isang tao. But yeah,
So para sa akin, it will happen sa kahit sa common kung sa atin, 'di ba?
yeah.
Huwag natin isipin na galing pleyaren or sa pero yung might of the thoughts natin, yun ang nagbibigay ng realidad sa nangyayari sa atin. Yun, yung consciousness nga na binabanggit natin, yun.
Yeah, that's right. And also consciousness can be manipulated by device, by strong influence, auto-suggestion, etc. Kasi yung mga foreigner or guys sa intelligence that really hates Billy, sometimes they use people, lalo na pag labile, yung unstable yung consciousness nila, to use against Billy. Diba? Meron ngang kwento doon isang passive member na gusto siyang patayin. That's really odd, diba? But it was used by a strong force. Diba? Strong influence by, people that hates Billy. Even those sectarian people na kahit malayo sila, pwede sila magpadala ng mga negative things, diba? Even yung kidlat, pwede nilang pasunurin para patamaan si Billy. So, there's a lot of these things that the power of consciousness is so powerful. That's why we need to be very careful and look after natin yung ating consciousness.
Parang
Wala bang latest dun sa
naalala mo ba?
latest assassination?
I don't know. They don't
Naalala
say.
mo, Renz? Renz, naalala mo nung nag-aaral tayo doon sa esoteric na yung si Mr. P ay kaya niyang palitan yung pag-iisip ng tao na nagiging mas matalino.
Sabi niya,
Kasi
but
merong
I
isa
don't know.
doon. O kasi yung isang tao doon, talagang naging sharp siya dahil pinalitan yung, di ba doon, nung nag-aaral tayo noon, napapalitan niya. And then yung aking pinsan, na pinalitan din, medyo nagalit siya. Sabi niya, ba parang nag-iba yung pag-iisip ko, ano ba yung ginawa ni Mr. P sa akin, ganon. So possible ba yun?
Yeah, possible lahat. Auto-suggestions, influence. Marami nga nabubudol sa simbahan eh. 'Di ba? Hindi ba possible yun? 'Di ba that's reality?
Okay, okay.
Kahit
Yeah.
umakto-akto ka lang mga stigmata or something like that, it triggers the religious belief. And then they will believe, right? Even it's fake. Kasi sa mga espiritista, marami din ganyan yung mga nag-aktong may lalabas na dugo, healing, etc.,
Okay.
triggers their belief. Diba?
Mhm.
And influence them and then create things. Diba?
Mhm.
That's all consciousness.
Mm. Wow. Mhm.
Yeah, and it's a heavily programming, to be honest. That's why it's better to stay away. Kasi kahit nasabihin natin, oh yeah, tagal na ako nag-aaral, hindi ako ma-impluwensyahan. But
Mm.
you are unconsciously programming yourself. Diba? Whatever you think, what you read, what you see, what you watch. Diba? That's a programming. Diba? Even just say, hindi ako ma-impluwensyahan. But unconsciously, you're rewiring your brain. Diba? That's why even a tiny habit, that you do it 2 minutes a day, it will rewire your brain. Diba? Either positive yan or negative. It will rewire your brain, your mental, your
Mhm.
consciousness. Mm.
Okay.
Yun lang. I think any thoughts before we go? Any departing words? We had 10 minutes more. What is more?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Naka-attend ako dito sa session na ito. Although, nakikinig naman lilisa naman ako dun sa mga video ninyo kung hindi ako maka-attend.
Thank you lang din.
Okay ba yung okay ba yung, sige sa meeting ko na lang sabihin. Kasi I am in contact with Filipinas, and then is parang gusto ko na magkaroon kami ng pag-aaral during the months na mahabang months na nasa Pilipinas ako. Parang ini-invite ko siya na magkaroon kami ng pag-aaral. Kung okay sa inyo.
When are you gonna go to the Philippines?
November 15 to April 15.
Holy moly.
Oo, ang haba.
Yeah.
Magkaroon naman ng kasaysayan, iba, ano bang gagawin ko in terms sa pag-aaral natin. So,
Yeah. What
pag-usapan.
will happen to the Wednesday? Yeah, the
Mm-mm.
Wednesday meeting. What time will that be there and stuff?
Yeah.
Oo,
Anyway,
oo.
may gustong sabihin si Nanay Baby. Any sharing before we depart?
Yeah, or Richie. I haven't heard from Richie or Ray.
The Rich is not here.
Delbert.
Delbert is here.
Oh, Delbert.
Ate Zor. Nandiyan ba si Ate Zor? Anyone?
Dito pa, nagpapasalamat lang din. Pasensya na.
Ganda yung sharings mo, Ate Zor, which is good. And Ate Rebecca, it's yung share mo sa akin about belief.
I'm trying to do little step lang, parang ganun, na may maiko-contribute ako.
Yeah, I look forward to watching that video with the spiritists, right?
Yan yung presentation niya sa
Oo.
So, may video ba yun?
Oo.
Kasi hinahanap ko kung may post kayo nung tawag dito. Written script nun. Wala. Sabi ko, ano kaya yun? Paano kaya marinig yun? O paano mabasa?
Yeah. Okay. Francis? Kuya Jun?
Wala na ako. Dami ko na, wala na. Wala na ang lumalabas.
All right. See ya and Salome. Peace, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully we
Thank
had a
you,
long
everyone.
time. Peace.
Magandang
that was-
buhay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Anyway, catch you around, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salome. Salome.
Salome, take care everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye po, Salome.
Yeah. Salome.